So I have about 10 minutes before I have the next appointment, and I thought I'd give a rundown of what's going on today with my trade. So we will take a look at that. Starting with odd USD, so I have taken a buy at this small little support area. It's not, not anything big, but we'd already have a big push away from this area up here. I can use any one of these areas right there that you can see. We had a big push away from here, and now I'm hoping for a little pullback up into this area there. I have an alert set where if it actually reaches that area, then I'll go ahead and get out. I actually don't know what the pip range for that actually is. Let's see if we get from there to there. It's only 20 pips, and generally I should be going for like 30 or 40, but I mean, I'm not really too concerned. This is a free trade, like I'm not hedged or anything like that, so it would be okay if I don't have to go for the entire profits. I can just take out the minor profits here and be just fine. I have that position set that if for some reason the market decides to roll over on me before I actually get out of it, then I'll work the hedge just like I have been doing for some of these other trades. So that's that. NZD CHF, same thing, bouncing this support area. I'm expecting to go up a little bit higher. This one I am hedged in, so I have 0.10 just a little bit below, and then I'm in 2 positions ahead of that. So if it can come up, I might actually let this one go up a little bit higher. We are on somewhat of this is a stronger support area, at least in my eyes. It's a stronger support area. I could get a bigger bounce from this area. So we'll have to see, because I would love for price to come all the way back up here to these highs here. And that would, I think, pretty much cover both of these trades, and I'd be able to go flat and look for another entry someplace else. But if not, then we'll just continue working, trimming that, and just slowly whittling down positions and adding to new positions and things of that nature. So if you haven't been doing hedging, or you're just now trying to learn it, it is a process. It's one of those things you have to get into it in order to see how to make it work, because it doesn't come, it's sometimes hard to conceptualize in your head unless you actually do it. So that would be one thing that I would recommend. If this is something you want to try, definitely get out there and try it. FX replay is one that you can actually play on that will allow hedging, whereas I don't think you can hedge. You can't hedge in TradingView with the demo account. If you opened up a buy and then you went for a sell, it would just close the buy and immediately click on a sell. So you don't get the hedging aspect from TradingView, but you can in FX replay. So this is one right now that I can get ready to squeeze. So prices moved up, and I want to maintain this distance here. So it looks like I probably need to move up to about 5.9. I'll probably do 5.97. 5.97 would put me up that way. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this. So we're going to get out of TradingView, modify that, and we're doing 5.97. Modify. Update this one to. Nope. Where's my settings? Where are my settings? There we go, settings. This is 5.97. And 2.99, because that's where current price is at. So as this continues moving up, I will continue squeezing it as it goes. I mean, this would be great if it could move. Anything above the yellow line is gravy. Like, that is just, it's just extra, because that's where I closed my original position. And so anything above that, it means that I'm cutting down on my drawdown and eating into commissions and fees and all this other stuff. So it's just really nice. My original position's all the way up there. So I mean, it would have to turn around a lot, and then not turn, because as we continue to squeeze it, it's going to have to ebb and flow. Hopefully with the ebbs and flows, I might not get caught, but if I do, then you just continue to work it on from there on out. Odd CHF. This one has been going, like I've been stuck in this trade for almost the entire month of October. I've had some trims out of it. If we go back to, we're going to go back to here. Here's all my current open positions. I'm in $937 a drawdown. That is about where I've been floating at. Anywhere between $500 to $1,000 is where my buffer's been, and it's been pretty consistent like that. So, and I actually have, so like this odd USD trade that's right there, up in $30. I could close that right now because that is decent profit compared to, you know, the nickel and diming. I say nickel and diming, but it's like $8 here, $5 here of the paying myself back during my management. So that's a pretty good profit. I have many of those that I've built up that I could whittle down that drawdown a whole lot more. So let's go, if we look at the history, so like if we look at last week's history, so there we go. Last week made $266. Though over the past month, I am at $1,400. So it's like I have room that if I was really concerned about cutting down that $900 back down to, you know, like $5 or something, I could take $400 out of that. I still make $1,000 profit. And so that's something that I can do. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not. I've been comfortable around the $500 to $1,000 fluctuation. If I get too high in that, then I might start, you know, if it gets closer to the 1,500, I might start trimming away from that just so I can maintain my margin. And I already have the profits to do it. So this count started somewhere around the $1,200, $1,400 mark. You know, the balance currently is $3,200 with the equity actually at $2,300. So it's like if I were to close completely right now, I have made about $1,000. So it's pretty good. So that pretty much, like, you can see all the trades that I'm currently in right now. I think my biggest one is NZD. Yep, NZD USD has the biggest amount of drawdown, and with, you know, $200 and something. Oh, I guess odd CHF is right around there as well. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, either way, I'm not concerned about it. This is something that I've come to know that that's how my floating drawdown's going to be, and I'm okay with that. That's something that you have to get into the markets and test for yourself to see, number one, what your limits are, and then number two, what you're comfortable with, and what the area that you want to maintain. So that pretty much gives the rundown for this afternoon or for this morning. We'll see how the rest of the week plays out. I don't know what is going to be going on for the rest of my, for the rest of the week. I'll just do what I do and manage the trades how I'm supposed to be managing it, and just take it easy. The idea of stressing it out, and there was a Zoom call today, and I was on it with Nick Sean, and he was talking about just being able to sit with your emotions. And in this criteria, in this journey, you have to be able to understand fear, greed, anxiety. All those things are going to crop up as you trade, and you have to be able to manage them properly in order to make logical decision making. I can't think of very many times that emotions has caused great decision making. It's generally not the case. So you have to be able to understand, you have to be able to grasp them and deal with them properly. I think I've come to work that very well, and so I am hoping you do the same.